I work with a lot of different curriculum companies. I oversee all content for secondary in our district and work with a lot of curricula companies. And I have two that I can name off the top of my head that respond to me within an hour or so if I reach out and need support, that have a team that I can reach out to, and nobody gets offended if I email the wrong person about the wrong thing, right? There's no forwarding. They just work with me on that and get it to the right person. And Agile Mind is one of those two companies. That also is a game changer for me as an administrator who I don't have a team, it's me. And I oversee all of our content. I don't have time to be on the phone with tech support for 3 hours to try and sort out one small thing. And Agile Mind, I can send an email and I'm getting a response within it. I'll get an auto response that says, we're all in professional development today. You might get a delayed response, and I still get a response, maybe 15 minutes later from someone, or someone picks up the phone and calls me and says, hey, how can we help? So I think that's really important to know too, that Agile Mind as a company has been incredibly supportive. There have been some hiccups with some of the grant stuff in terms of just the process of making sure we're doing the right things on our side. But otherwise, it's been a game changer in terms of supporting and moving us forward and allowing us to have continuity.
I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, but I feel like our transition to remote learning was less stressful with Intensified Algebra than it was with the curriculum we purchased that was supposed to be designed for distance learning.
100%. How we communicate with each other has really changed with COVID. Like I said, the kids don't want to come off of mute, so accessing our chat is really key. Finding out whenever we can cue them to use an emoji, whenever I can turn on my annotations and have them right on my screen. Really, really, really emphasizing how much they're growing so they feel a little bit more confident to come off of mute and try to explain something to the rest of the class. And then working on getting them to bond together with each other. If they know anybody in the class that they like to work with, and doing breakout rooms so they're feeling more comfortable with who they're working with. And I feel like my kids have grown a lot. And I like how Agile Mind has the slideshows and it gives guidance to the teachers, but it does not prescribe, this is what it's not so fine detailed, that you can't change things or, improvise or do different things. So I appreciate that a lot about the Agile Mind curriculum right now, especially with COVID, that we can have that flexibility.
And we are really trying to be, we're trying to have an equity focus as a district and have culturally responsive curriculum, and having growth mindset work built in, and also group norms, talk structures. Those things are all culturally responsive math teaching. And for me, when I compare Intensified Algebra to any of the other curriculums that we're utilizing right now, what I find is that there is a lot more of that in there. And so we are allowing students to demonstrate those mathematical practices. We're allowing them to build self-efficacy, an agency through their work in Intensified Algebra. And we're seeing growth in terms of both mindset and achievement.